This is SIBN Atlanta, on location in Charlotte, North Carolina, covering your community causes, events, and more. Thank you so much for joining us for SIBN Atlanta. We're back in Charlotte again with Mainstream Mondays. My man EDDIETAINMENT is in the house. How you doing?
Doing fine, doing great.
Talk a little bit about this game, or should we not talk about this game?
Maybe we should right now based on the score and the home team here. I don't know if we should talk about the game.
The Mainstream Mondays goes down how often, and tell everybody where to follow you so they can keep in touch.
Mainstream Mondays goes down every week during football season on Monday night, 8 p.m. till 12 midnight. You can follow me on EDDIETAINMENT.com. That's EDDIETAINMENT.com. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Don't forget now, he also has Vapiano's. How often does that go down?
Vapiano's twice a month. It's the second and last Saturday of every month at Vapiano of Charlotte. It's a restaurant, Uptown Charlotte, 200 South Tryon. 201 actually, 201 South Tryon.
Now the essence of EDDIETAINMENT, when you come to an event, it's always a lot of fun. We got the DJ in the house right over here. We'll have a shot of him in a minute. And of course, we always have something exciting, music, games, sports, food, drinks, the whole nine.
Yes, that's exactly what we tried to put together. When I first started it, no one was doing anything on Monday, so we thought that was a good lane to, come into the market with something new for Charlotte.
And I think Charlotte appreciates it because Mondays is usually a little drag coming out of the weekend. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to wait till Thursday when everything goes down in the clubs and elsewhere. But you're bringing entertainment back and saying, hey, you don't have to wait till Thursday. Get your mainstream on Monday.
Monday is also more of an industry night as well because all the other people who do events on Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, and they're always preoccupied with their own events, get to come out on Monday. No one else is really doing anything.
Hey, we'll be right back after this. This is Mainstream Mondays with my man EDDIETAINMENT in the house. Charlotte, we'll be back after this. SIBN Networks is proud to present community coverage of your events, causes, and more for foundations, nonprofits, and small businesses. For more information, please visit us at www.sibnatlanta.com. Our email is sibnatlanta@gmail.com, and our newsroom 888-544-1254, extension 101. This is SIBN Atlanta, reporting on your causes, events, and so much more, live and on demand, online in real time, worldwide. This is SIBN Atlanta. We're here live in Charlotte at Mainstream Mondays. My name is Marcus Salette. Thank you so much for joining us. Listen, we got Chris CANTY representation in the building. Thank you so much for coming out. Talk a little bit about the overall mission for Chris CANTY Foundation.
The overall mission of the CANTY Foundation is to develop the total youth, not just focusing on your athletics on the field, but being a servant in the community. CANTY really focuses on becoming a total person. He tries to let the youth know that it takes more than your athleticism to be successful in life.
And as we were saying earlier, colleges are starting to crack down on athletes because sometimes they forget that there's a professionalism and a code of ethics that's to be followed on the court and off the court. And so what Chris CANTY Foundation is doing is teaching them that early so that when they get to college, they won't mess their careers up.
Yes, that's correct. You got to get them while they're young. Because if somebody's not teaching them, the world's going to teach them. So you got to learn. They look up to a football player. So if you have one that's always talking about service, always talking about your spiritual side, always talking about the community, it'll instill in them when they get to college and the professionals that's what they live by.
Now listen, I went to chriscanty.org and I saw the core values, and I'm so excited to see those values listed out. Like you were saying earlier, sometimes so much is lopsided and you might miss one, but he tries to cover the total youth. Talk a little bit about how people can follow you on social media.
If you go to chriscantyfoundation.org, it'll list all of our links to Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. We have all those. You'll see the events. We have the Women's Literacy Program coming up December 6th, and then our Reading Buddies program, as well as our cleanup and our golf tournament.
thank you so much to the Chris Canty Foundation, founded right here in Charlotte, 2010. I want you to follow the link on your screen because they also accepting donations and volunteers. And if you want your youth to be a part of the Chris Canty Foundation, by all means, follow that information. Thank you so much for watching this edition of SIBN Atlanta. And you can now become a sponsor or advertise on the SIBN television and radio networks. For more information, visit us at www.sibntelevision.com or www.sibnatlanta.com. Sponsor a story and help us cover your causes and events.